Um, I had my ultrasound today, so I wanted to make an update about that regarding this pregnancy. And also in this video, I'm going to talk about what's going on with my oldest daughter, but I'm going to save that till the end because it's more serious, so we'll do all the fun stuff first. So here is, let's see, I'm going to cover that up to make sure. Here is a little face profile. And we are having another girl. And I'm actually pretty excited. Like, at first I thought I was going to be really disappointed that we weren't going to have a boy, but I think me and my husband knew all along that we weren't going to have another girl. So, you know, it's just kind of what we expected, kind of anticlimactic. Like, we knew we were going to have another girl, so now we know for sure. Well, not for sure, obviously, until she's here. But it didn't look like there was anything sticking out at all, and we could see the little lines that showed the girl parts, you know, and just looked just like her sisters. So we have no idea on names, which stinks because we had a boy name, like, pretty much chosen. But yeah, so we have a lot of work to do in the naming department. It was like 3 days off of what I thought I was, so it's pretty close considering I really had no clue and was just guessing completely. So, like, it had my due date at August 6th, I think, but I'm still going to say August 3rd just because the due date doesn't really matter to me, and McKaleigh was due on October 3rd, and Adelaide was due on September 3rd, so it's fun to me to say that this baby's due on August 3rd, because the baby's going to come when the baby comes. I'm not going to, like, go in the day after my due date or anything and ask for an induction, so to me the due date isn't a huge deal. But, not a whole lot else going on. I kind of think I can feel the baby, but I'm still kind of at the point where I think it might be gas. I'm not really sure if it's baby movement, but I am getting quite a baby bump, so we'll see how much. Let's see, maybe I'll turn this way. Let's see it with my shirt on. It's kind of a weird angle. Let me see if I can fix it. Alright, see it with my shirt on. Let's see, and then I use one of those Bella band things to make my jeans stay up. So, let's see it. Let's see if I can get it on the side. So, and I have a retroverted uterus, so my belly takes a little bit longer to stick out all the way. So, I am 16 weeks right now. So I'm going to have to go in for another ultrasound around 20 or 21 weeks to get, like, more details, because there was a lot of stuff they couldn't get at this point because it was too early. But we really only had the ultrasound today to iron out the due date. I think that's about it. I haven't bought any maternity stuff. I haven't bought any baby stuff. I'm pretty much waiting, because I'm really the only thing I have on my mind about buying is some of the newborn clothes, which I'm thinking about finding, like, thrift stores and stuff to get those from, or trying to find people to give me hand-me-downs. And also a car seat. That's, like, and I want to put that off so that my expiration date is as far back as possible. But I'll probably wait until, like, July, maybe June, to buy the car seat. But that's all for the baby. So then, my daughter McKaleigh, if you've watched my other videos, you'll know that she has a liver tumor that we discovered last month because she had been having fevers, and other than her fevers and kind of like being lethargic, she didn't really have any other symptoms, and all of her labs kept coming back normal. So eventually they just did an ultrasound to kind of see what was going on. So that's when they found the tumor. So she had a biopsy, and at first the pathology in the hospital we were at thought that it was a hemangioma, which is just like a collection of blood vessels pretty much. So with those, they're not too serious, and they pretty much just keep an eye on them to make sure that nothing bad happens. But they sent the biopsy sample to Mayo, and they had it for quite a while. Like finally, our doctor just called Mayo and was like, "You've had this sample for a week. I really need to get news to the parents. So what's going on?" And they confirmed that it was an inflammatory myofibroblastic tumor, which is extremely rare. Period. Like in anybody, but it's really, really, really rare in children. It's something you see in adults, and even when you see it in adults, you don't really ever see it. Like it's seriously, seriously rare. But the good news is that it's benign, but the bad news is that it can behave malignantly and is really unpredictable. And there's a certain percentage of them that will start to grow even though it's benign and not cancerous, and it'll start to affect other parts of the body. And then also there is a chance that it will grow back after it's been removed. So today we had our consultation and we talked to the surgeon who was going to be performing surgery on Thursday, and he kind of just told us what we should expect and what they're going to do and everything. And he said they're going to remove about 40 to 50% of her liver, and we're going to be in the hospital for at least a week. He said, give or take, but we should expect to be there for a week. So it's definitely going to be interesting having to stay there and try to, we stayed there for 5 days already, and we did all right, but it's so hard with my younger daughter. Like, that's what makes it difficult. If McKaleigh was our only child, it would be no problem. Like, the people at Blank are so nice, and they have so much stuff for her to do, and, they have such good resources that I'm totally fine, and I feel completely comfortable with the procedure and with what we have to look forward to with our stay. But I'm pretty much just nervous about how my youngest daughter is going to handle it. So my husband is here now. He got here a few days ago. He's going to be here for about a month. So he'll be here for the surgery and recovery and everything. And he got to come to the ultrasound today, so that was a lot of fun. But it'll be a lot easier with him here because between the two of us, we should be able to handle taking care of McKaleigh and taking care of Adelaide. Although it would be nice if we could just dedicate all of our attention to McKaleigh. Adelaide still needs us because she's only 1.5. So it'll be interesting to see how we handle that. But I really think that once she's done with recovery, we should be pretty much in the clear. She'll have to get ultrasounds done like every 3 months for this next year, and if nothing shows up, then they'll spread them out to like every 6 months, and it'll be like only once a year. But they'll have to keep checking to make sure that it doesn't grow back. So even though they're completely cutting out half of her liver, there's still that risk, and they still have to keep checking to make sure everything's okay. So we do still have a lot ahead of us, but it won't be anything nearly as difficult as what we've already gone through and what we're going to go through in the next week. So, I don't know, there's not a whole lot else to say. That's what's going on. I know people have asked, so I figured I'd give a more thorough explanation. And, we're not really needing anything. Everything is pretty much under control, and I trust the doctors so much, and they've just taken such great care of us so far. So everything really, even though it sounds scary and everything really is going really well. And I have a pretty positive attitude about everything, even though it is going to be hard seeing her recover from surgery. She's taken everything that's gone on so far really well, so I know she can handle it. And we'll be there for her, so she has everything she needs. If you watched this far in, thanks for watching. Like I said in my cast-off crew video, probably not going to make any other videos this week. Although by next Thursday, I expect to have my pillow pal completely finished. I worked on part of it today in the car ride. So hopefully in 2 weeks I'll have that to show you. But other than that, I think everything's going really well, and I have homework to do, so I better get going. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.